Hey guys, what's up? Alpha Lion Simba here, and welcome to a new segment on my channel. I've been wanting to talk about sea animals for quite some time, and that's exactly what I'm covering now on a new segment called See the Creature. And our first contender is the sea otter. So, let's begin. Sea otters live in inshore areas on both sides of the Bering Sea and around the Aleutian Islands between Russia and Alaska, extending down as far as California in the USA. A fully grown sea otter weighs 14 to 45 kilograms, or 31 to 99 pounds, and they are 68 to 163 centimeters, or 27 to 64 inches long. They rarely come ashore and spend almost all their lives in the water. When in the water, they float on their backs in groups called rafts, and sea otters anchor themselves down among beds of kelp so that they will not drift off in the current while they're sleeping. Their front legs are used like hands, while their back legs are used for swimming. Unlike whales and dolphins, sea otters don't have blubber to keep them warm, but instead rely on their thick fur coats to keep them warm. In fact, the sea otter has the thickest fur coat of any mammal. And their fur has a thick undercoat that traps air close to the body, aiding their buoyancy as well as keeping them warm. And of course, like all otters, sea otters are very adept swimmers, but unlike river otters, when sea otters are swimming, they move their tails up and down like a dolphin. And sea otters have been known to stay submerged for more than 5 minutes at a time. As is the case with river otters, sea otters are strict carnivores. In the wild, they eat mollusks, clams, crabs, and sea urchins, as well as fish. And sea otters are one of the few mammals, other than humans, that use tools. When eating clams or crabs, they find a rock, hold it to their chest, and then bash the crab or shellfish against the rock to crack open the shell. And when it comes to eating sea urchins, sea otters make themselves a keystone species because by eating all those sea urchins, they help to keep the kelp forests in balance. The circle of life at its finest. Female sea otters usually have only one pup at a time, but will occasionally have two, which are born after a gestation period of up to 270 days. Females carry their young on their chest when resting, then leave them floating on the surface while they are diving underwater for food. Weaning occurs at 6 to 12 months old, and they reach maturity at 2 to 5 years old. Sea otters can live to be 10 to 20 years old in the wild, but can live to be up to 28 years old in captivity. The sea otter is an endangered species. It's threatened by oil pollution because the oil mats their fur, and by poaching for their fur coats. There are currently around 3,000 sea otters left in the wild. Well, that was it. My first episode of See the Creature on the sea otter. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave requests in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alpha Lion Simba, out.